Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going into Le Mans in the second season of our career mode. So we've got recent development 4 weeks for our frame. I don't think there's any way of bringing it up at all if I do this. Actually, I can't bring anyone else on, so there's no point. Well, actually, we don't really get much because, how do we say, unfortunately we've lost our technical staff management due to the fact we are quite bankrupt. But obviously that frame coming in will help us eventually. I think it comes in for Catalonia. Down here, better entry, so we'll nearly have the best frame. Aerodynamics and electronics will come slowly and slowly as we do. We're nearly actually close to getting a new engine power mapping setup, and aerodynamics are not too far away actually. I know they are. But let's put the people's other staff which aren't on there. Who are the staff not doing anything is Mora and Catrulio. Actually put Catrulio on here because he has 100 in it. And is that Mora? Yeah, let's put Mora on here. And let's put someone who actually is good at engine, Latini. So that's still be 4 weeks. So we make 150 and 100 there, so you know that's okay. So let's see, we're on 288. How much do we lose? We lose 100 grand, which is not good if we lose 100 grand a week. But there's all the payments we're going to pay for, which we can't afford. But anyway, let's go to Le Mans. It's rainy, so we do have a silver lining that one of our riders is good in the rain. But it's Q1 and Q2 straight away for me. A track I don't like in the pouring rain. We're going to do dreadful. Let's hope for God's sake, for goodness sake, that our rider who likes the rain does well.
Hi everyone from the...
So, you know what, we go straight here. Let's go to Q1. I don't know how, even if we're going to get through to Q2. I've got, well, I'll do 2 laps, don't need to do any more because I feel like any more it's just I can get a perfect lap in. I don't even know where to start with the wet. I'm not racing the wet for absolute ages because it's not rained at all in any of my Grand Prix. So actually it's telling us the fastest lap. Oh god, I don't know where to brake for the first corner. Do we have to brake here? I think we may have to just go a little bit on. Oh my! I've nearly gone twice there. And you're red, surprising for me. Obviously the frame and engine are now solid, so I think our bike is actually as good as a Suzuki and all that, so maybe a little bit lower than them, but it's still a very good bike. So I can't really complain too much. The bike is just not having the back end there. Hear the thunder off in the distance here at Le Mans. The only mark for my time is actually, when night does the only mark of my time is literally keeping up with Savadori here on the Aprilia Grassini. So now I'm not enjoying these curbs, I'm not enjoying the bike at all, it feels so loose. I might ask the engineer to change the setup a little bit to make it, you know, less awful in the rain. But anyway, head to the line. We do get a 38.0, which is fast enough, so let's return to the pits and sim this session out. So we have gone through with Quartararo, with Espargaro third, then Vinales, Marquez, Nakagami, Leclerc, Petrucci, Bastianini, Jorge Martin, Bagnaia, Marini and Savadori at the back. So obviously we're into Q2 now. Don't know how on earth this is going to go. But you know, let's hope. I don't like the rain at all. So, you know what? Is there any way to get a guided setup? The issue is steering. What's wrong? No, what's wrong? On the corners, handling, high response. You know what? Oil change is fine. I think the bike's okay. Well, so that's easy to get a guided start. So if we are... I just realised this whole time I could have changed it so we are better on the straights. If I'd have gone there to every Grand Prix and gone, oh yeah, we need help on the straights, it probably would have given it me. So actually I was slow in the first sector, so not done very well there, but I can tell you why I'm not doing very well, is because this bike is not handling. And not because I changed the sub, it's just that I'm not very good in the rain. I'm struggling. Still off the time, so I'm going to have to do a very good last part here. Only 2 attempts off, so we are sort of reeling it back in here. So obviously it seems like I'm going to put all my eggs in the baskets. But Marcus isn't too well. Let's come across, actually get a pole. So let's return to the pits and play the session out. So the fastest rider was Morbidelli, then to Marquez, Mir, Rins, Espagro, myself, Quartararo, Miguel, Oliveira, Binder, and let me get my mouse on this, Miller, Zarka and Rossi, because my Xbox controller has managed to unplug itself, so let's continue using this while the Xbox controller figures out how to be plugged in. So let's follow our race here. Where are we? I don't even know the numbers of our riders, so I can't like pick them out. But I think that is us, number 69 there, in 18th, and I think 47th we are 21st. So 21st for Ferretti and Stewart in 18th, not the best. Let's see how they are in the wet. As Stewart has a bad start, that's actually moved to Ferretti, who's got a blazing start from there. He should move any position, oh, pardon me, I cannot speak English. He should move up any more positions really into the first corner there. There's a massive group in here. How is no one crashing is what I don't get. Most people having little moments. But right, down to 26 now, so what it looked like it was going well, it hasn't gone too well. Over the hill, and down the corner into the long right-hander here. Some very nice cinematics and waterlogged grass as well, so if you do go onto it you probably are going to aquaplane. But this is not looking great for the team really, the positions, but no one's actually crashed, which surprisingly. Moto3, where if it went off before, in the rain, everyone seems to be riding quite well. Obviously I'm trying not to curse it, because anything can happen, but you know, they're still riding around 29 for Johnny Stewart, which is not too good. Ferretti been 24th, if she made positions on the straight, I think so actually. Where you can see Messia running away with Alcoba. Then you just got swarms of people, 5-6 wide down the straight. And people are going to look to go around the outside into the very tight chicane here. No one seems to crash. Stewart is actually 30th right now, so it's not very good at all for him. But Ferretti is going back into the next chicane here. They just losing positions, but maybe the wet races aren't very good. I'm trying to figure out who is very good at the wet races. Maybe Blanco again. So we could see seeing Blanco at the front, but yeah, 28th there. You can end and simulate the race, I've just realised, so if we are both in 29th or 30th by a little while, I will be simulating the race because there's no point really watching that rest if we are so far back. But Ferretti now still trying to do something now. Doesn't want the race to be simulated. Wants to maybe wait on this racing, which is awful. But Stewart round the outside of Tate, maybe. Nice. He's now side by side with Ferretti. He's trying to go around the outside of Dupasquire there. I think that is. And they do go round him. So Ferretti and Stewart are now actually making positions back. Not many. Oh, it's Yamanaka, not Dupasquire. They get some positions, but not loads. But Ferretti's still going round. The corner there she goes. So they're going quite nicely around the corners there together. 27-28, not the best, but hey, at least we aren't bang last like it looked like we were going to be at one point. But obviously that could still happen here, but Ferretti is trying to keep up with the pack ahead. She had such a promising start as well. So promising, but obviously that's all gone downhill. The faster the race is over for this race is over, the happier I'll be. In the pouring rain, they've not done well at all here. Very disappointing ride so far, unless one of them do some crazy things later, which I very do much doubt. Okay, that double hand does have a very nice view for him going around. Through the first corner now. Yamanaka is fine with Stewart. Is Stewart on the outside? He is. Will he make it stick? Yes, he will. I think Stewart has got the position still. Let's have a quick look at him. Yes, he has. I've got to say, some very nice cinematics here actually. I'm enjoying them more than the first race at the Sale. I just feel like these are a lot better. To sort of show the riders more. Is that I think that's Dupasquire ahead, just done a nice move on him. I do wish it was possible we just have a constant standing on the left hand side, would be quite nice, but honestly that would fill up a lot of screen and take a lot of work to do, but I think that'd be quite nice, you know. It'd help a lot with my commentating. Stuart's on the inside of Ferretti actually, if he can make a move. No, he just seems to be keeping up with her. Down the long back straight here, we can see Storm moving out. But actually, is Ferretti past them? She may be. Is Stewart going to be able to follow up as Salat is put on the wrong line by Ferretti? It'd be one of those moves where you push them wide so they get a bad run so your team making it easy past them. It may be, but Ferretti's going back through now. She's actually turning it around and going, you know what, let's actually do some work now. Into the corner she goes, there we go. How come we set the fastest lap as Ferretti comes through, and also Stewart has not made position or lost position, so he's still just there. Looking up on the straight now for the first corner. Side by side Stewart is, let's switch to him. Can he get past Salach? He's still side by side with him, does not seem to for the first corner. But will he switch to the inside for the chicane? He tried to, but not enough power there to go. We're going to keep pushing, trying to position, hopefully he is. They're down the hill, no one really for Ferretti to catch up to unless she pulls out some good laps. But doing quite well on the turns. You know what, keep doing well, to be fair. I completely wrote them off expecting to have to simulate the race, but you know what, they're bringing it back. They're doing okay now. They decided, you know what, let's actually not make him cry. This awful result, we're going to do a little bit better than this, so he'd still be sad, but really, what would make me happy is if they all did all their research data. Because then, even though, you know, I'm not doing anything, I can put research data on them. So in 6-7 races, they'll actually start performing better. Because the thing is, though, the money we get for putting them in the right positions may or may not stop us from being bankrupt. But now Stuart is on the inside of Salach. Can he do anything? No, we cannot. So really, it's just positions being made. Because we still haven't got the top 10 because we did finish outside of the top 10. But is that Stuart on the outside of Salach there? Side by side through the chicane here. We'll go through Les Blues, I think it's actually called. Both losing about Alchemist. That's another fastest lap as he is in second, capturing Messia. But Yamanaki going for a move there actually. As Stuart is on the outside of Salach and has made the move stick because he cuts just the front ahead. And Veretti is pushing now, trying to close down ahead. Into the first corner they go. It's really weird how I think this might even be the second corner actually, because it counts. It's really weird. This is the third and fourth. That's all I know. So I'm sure about, you know, sticking with each other here, keep pushing through. Don't lose it. And they are doing quite well actually together. Now, obviously Stuart has some things on his actual stats. He slows down Ferretti's development or something, which in hindsight wasn't. I think it's also that Stuart's really good with the fans and Ferretti's really bad. Or that could be for Blanco and Fumagalli. So I'm not fully sure. I think it might be there for those two. But I think actually, I don't know, but oh no, some riders have very bad prestige. And another one has great, so he equals himself out. It's like if you were, well, if you go MotoGP terms, how like Rossi's got so much backing, brings Monster in, very good. Whoever Rossi rides for, you know, lots of backing. But on the other hand, whoever has Ione has somebody likes to, you know, use steroids. I think it was. So not very good in the media. So it's a bit like doing that. Someone who's not very good in the media and someone who is good. But anyway, let's get back to our actual team. Now they're flying around in 26th and 27th now, as they're coming round actually to head towards their final lap. This has gone faster than expected. Is Stuart going to look for a move on Ferretti? I don't think he is. Also, I don't actually know how old my riders are, and if they scale age, like the age actually scales for them. Also, I don't think I'm going to go that deep. I don't know how deep you can actually go into MotoGP. But I doubt go extremely deep. But on the outside, he's trying to into 26th actually. Overtaking Ferretti there. So he doesn't slow Ferretti down too much. Let's jump onto her. Has a quick look behind there, making sure, well, hoping that she doesn't lose any more positions. So Ray is still keeping the position there, ahead of Salach. Still losing at the back, but Tatei and Yamananka haven't been in trouble for us. Actually saying that, is that Tatei going past Yamananka there maybe? Ferretti having another look back as they go 3 wide into that corner there. I think it's Garage Vert, odd I call it, but in French it would not be Garage Vert. But Ferretti is still in 27th. Pretty secure that is for her. For a moment it seems, but depends how our run is out of the chicane here. Which seems decent, and obviously Stuart in 26th, nothing handling against him really. So Garcia says the fastest lap on the last lap as Ferretti keeps going round. Will it be a 26, 27? As Tate and Yamananka are fighting as Salach goes to the back of the grid. Nice turn there. 26th and 27th for our Moto3 team. Improvements extremely big to be made.
While we wait for the cameras to take.
Messia won, and he's running away with this really. Obviously in the championship we are the there's 5 drivers not to score. Koffler, Ferretti, Stewart, Fanati and Nepa. And obviously we're the only team not to score though, so that's not good on that front. So the Moto2 race, where are we on the grid? Probably not very high at all. I think we are behind this line. Yeah, we're 15th and 16th with Fumagalli and Blanco. So maybe Blanco isn't actually that good in the wet, but let's hope she is. And 15th Blanco is. Let's hope they don't do the same as what Ferretti did, go really hard, then just fall back. Or was it Stewart? I don't know, either of them. But someone's gone flying off in the back there, oh god. We've already lose positions, Blanco. Fumagalli up into 14th though. In the points, will it be his first point scoring opportunity? Well, it is his opportunity here, but he's probably not going to lose position. He's in 13th actually, so you know what? He might make some. So that he is on the outside line, so while he loses time through that corner, he should gain loads through this one. On the inside of the riders, but he's down to 16th, so maybe the outside line is faster. Does it go round towards Garage Vert? He's in 15th, 16th, it keeps changing. Then into the corner he goes. Around the outside. Is he actually going to cut to the inside? He was looking for it, but could not get it tight enough. In 16th, but anyone who is on the outside here should, well, maybe slow down, as they don't have the inside. What about Blanco? Down in 23rd, so absolutely dreadful start from her. Fumagalli into the corners there. Chicane still 15th, not doing the best to really lose that position. In the moment he's not losing it. He's fighting for every last bit of it. But he keeps accelerating and trying to push that bike as fast as he can. So he ends the lap in 15th. Well, Blanco down in 25th. She's not having a good race at all. She needs these upgrades on the bike as soon as possible. Well, we need them really, the team does. Fumagalli in 15th. Anyone close? There is a bike up ahead. Is he going for the inside? I think he is. It's nearly side by side. Cannot make it though, but bike is still not too far ahead to deal with. Of Garzo, so keeping on. So he's still roaming around in at 15th. Can he do anything into these corners to try and make any more positions to get more points? Or to secure her position, should I say? And maybe try and keep her in at the good points. Come on, Fumagalli. You can keep pushing, you've got this, I know you do. Obviously, if we'd have gone for the top 15, we'd have achieved it now in one race. We'd have a shot in the second, but still doesn't seem to be the best here. We're sitting 15th. Blanco is so far behind, honestly, I don't get it. How on earth is she so far behind here in 27th? Out of 31 bikes still going, that's how far down she is. When saying that, Fumagalli is on the back of someone. I'm not leaving them too much room to, you know, Garzo to be by himself. He's like, you know what, I want this position. Well, she was like, I want the position off you. She's going for it. She's nearly out side by side. Just hoping though she gets some clean air and doesn't wear down the tyres too much so she can actually run at the end. Well, see, we need to not push ourselves too much because our top 20 position is better than a bad one. Also, our top 10 need to get constant top 15s, really. Like they say, don't try and run before you can't walk. Oh, don't try, I think it's don't try and run before you can walk. So obviously you don't want to be sitting there going, oh, we need to get 10th for a race. We're not even getting 15th for a race in the points. But Fumagalli is trying to get some points this time. Not sure if she'll be able to, but if she does, that's 2 races in a row we get points. We'll most likely be this first race again without points, as I don't see her holding on to this. I'd love to have faith, but I don't have faith in her, but not the bike is what I'd say. So obviously if one of them's down in 27th, either Blanco's doing dreadful, or Fumigali's writing a miracle. And it could be a mixture of both, actually. As Fumigali's heading up to the first corner. Pushes him out the way, actually. She's going to go round, gives him a little shove. Which is up to 40th now. She gives Garza a little push, but Garza is not happy with that and still side by side, but she is still in front as she gives him a little shove out the way. What about Blanco? Now in 26th, so she's made a position. Is she going to try and push back through the pack? Let's give her the aim of getting 23rd or 24th. I'll be happy with her. Fumigali sticks this position, and I'll be very proud of her. Obviously, last time falling back was the issue. Just hope she doesn't follow that of what Blanco did last race. So Fumigali down the long back straight here. Bikes ahead's got a little bit of time to and Scrotta's apparently the fastest lap, but obviously that was a while ago. But Fumigali does seem to be making a gap, so I'll give it her. She's not falling back, she's, you know, making a nice little gap. So let's hope she can keep pushing. Keep pushing towards the top 10 now. You can do it. Obviously, as they come across the line now in 10th, which is actually just a pack ahead, really. It's not too far, so he's going to keep pushing. With only 2 laps left to go, actually. Not too long. Blanco in 26, still how close to the riders ahead? She's round the outsider one there. Is she going to make the move? Maybe not. But she is on the back of the bike. Let's see if she can try and make a move around here, because it's looking good for her, but there is a bike on the back. And it seems to be Daniel. Yeah, he seems to always do well at the end of the race. It seems to be his little thing. The last few laps, he comes into his zone. Blanco losing out to Daniel, but still ahead actually through the corner. So let's see if she can get the run down to the next corner and overtake Chantra. Look, Daniel is on the inside, so I think Daniel's actually going to take position before she takes Chantra. But she's still on the outside though, so you know always a chance of Fumigali in 14th. Getting closed up a little bit from behind. Seems to be compacting a little bit at the moment. They're catching up to behind, but the front's closing into her, so she's pushing, but so is the rider behind her. Seems to be the gist of this. It does actually seem close to before. But where is Blanco now? 27th. But is that Chantra she's fine with? Yes, it is. So Chantra is actually falling back. It wasn't just a fluke that she was catching up. Chantra is just unfortunately not doing very well. Blanco gets 26th now, but Daniel is moving on to the next rider. He's had such a field day here, and Fumigali seriously catching up to the rider ahead. Looks like there might be a three-way battle for 13th in the end. On the final lap, as Fumigali looks to go around the outside, and so does the bike behind. But Fumigali cannot get it, but actually, hold on, is that Aragas or something like that, I think his name is, actually trying to push through to now make it a four-way battle, actually. Really closing in here, but Fumigali needs to carry on for points. She's doing so well. The bike ahead is in reach distance, but Blanco in 26th, but Baltus actually ahead as well. He's also losing positions here. This could all come down to the final lap as Fumigali is the bike behind Vierge, not Aragas or something like that. Vierge. He's looking at Augusto Fernandez ahead. Can she do anything? Not sure. Think she would go up the inside. She's going to lose it. She's down to 16th momentarily. As Luti's going to the inside, but come on Fumigali, you can believe in you, you can do this. On the straight, you have the pace. You do, you're in 15th, come on, you have this pace to get past Vierge. No, you don't have the pace though to stay ahead. Oh no, this is not good at all. She's around the outside there, she's going to keep 15th, yes she is. No, but around the outside it goes. Come on Fumigali, I believe in you, you can do this. No, and the other bike comes around in 70. Oh no, it's falling apart for Fumagalli. Oh, Vietti's through points are looking so good in 14th, but unfortunately it's gone around the time. Now 17th, but Blanco's in 26th, she's going to get 25th. Fumagalli in 16th, maybe on the end here. I think that's where she will finish, but very close. Blanco in 26th, not again the 25th. So that race has gone down the bin in the end as 26th and 17th are achieved by Fumagalli and Blanco. So let's see if we can do any better in our race.
On the favourite riders for today, a few minutes to go, and finally the spectacle will begin.
So let's get going in the wet in France. Soft medium, 9 laps. It's going to take ages around here, but we do start in a lovely sick position. And off we go on the grid. Not going to get a good start because we never do for some reason. Just hold it in. Oh my god, we're down to 8th already. Brad Binder's gone down the outside. I'll probably want to watch that back. As oh my god, that bike has gone straight flying through. And that has caused me to take a very weird line. And obviously it crashes. I will need to look at the crashes at the end of this because that has gone mental. And you're now down in 8th. Marquez already in the lead, so he looks like he'll run away with this one. So this is not a track I'm very good at, so it's gone so wide through there. We are in 6th now, actually. 8th, as so many riders are coming straight back past us. You are now 4th. It just shows how much a little can make. But obviously on the straights, there goes Paul Espargaro. But into the braking zone, we do gain back. So we are still fighting the pack a little bit here. Obviously not as bad as it will be at Brno and Career when we are constantly at the back, but not doing too bad. But actually this is quite nice to see. At the front we have a Honda to a Suzuki to a Yamaha to an Aprilia. Just need a KTM. We probably could have had one if Brad Binder wasn't speared off at the start. We'll make do. Who's in 5th place? Who ruins it? Paul Espargaro in the Honda. But actually they don't really ruin it. They did exactly the same. You take the Aprilia out of this, they do exactly the same bikes. And is that Alexia Spagro in 10th, is that? Oh, we've gone so wide for the chicane. Is it Alexia Spagro in 10th? There seems to be quite a lot of people falling back already. The crash must have either sent so many people down or just held up so many people. So we're chasing Morbidelli here. Into the braking zone here, behind Morbidelli actually. A little bit of a touch there. Hopefully we didn't get him damage because we didn't get any. Look, should we go around the outside of Morbidelli here, onto the braking. Baku was definitely not having that. So Morbidelli should be able to beat us on the straight here. We can still try and keep with him, but it's not working. So into the braking. I think we've just come off there. Enough. Not mean, but just mean enough, really. But Marquez is off on this. Don't think we'll be able to catch up. Outside our run zone now. So we are in 2nd. Backwood is not enjoying this. Never the fastest lap somehow. Oh my god, the bike has nearly gone there as I've tried to push it to its limits. Well, she's on the first chicane right for the first, and after the first 2 laps you had a bad thing. Oh no, ultimately Alexia Spagro has gone down. He was probably in a good position as well, which is depressing. He was in a good position, he could have got some points for the Aprilia team. unfortunately doesn't seem to happen as Marquez. Oh my god, I've gone so wide there. Oh my god, nearly high sliding. There we go. Lean over and into the acceleration. The front is so cold, which is not good, but can't do anything about it. Still sort of staying in the area of Marquez. He's not running away too much, but I'm about to lose at every corner. Sad about losing every corner, as we do slide there. And go around the outside of Marquez here, maybe. We cannot. We are sniffing on the back of Marquez, and she's ran away with it there. Where's the braking zone here? Don't want to cut the corner, so pulled out a little bit. Still on the back of Marquez though. I'm just pushing the back out so much. Oh my god, about lost it in the rain there. That's gonna be, is it Rins who's behind me? It's come straight through. I know it's a Suzuki, but it's Rins, yeah, he's come straight back through. Oh no, I've crashed! I've got moderate damage. Nakagami's going down to are now in 8th. Awful from me, moderate damage. As he fell and took Rins out. And took Rins, I should say, not take. So Bagnaia now ahead. We've just touched him, Jesus Christ, his body does not like to handle them with moderate damage. It's not gone well at all for us out here. Jorge Martin's gone down. Everyone seems to be crashing in the rain at Le Mans. There's going to be so many crashes I'm going to have to look at. On the outside we go there maybe. Oh my god, the back is stepping out fully. There's Marcus Morbidelli to Espargaro, Mir, Cotteraro, Miller, Bagnaia, then myself. But there's a hefty gap back to Lecuona. That's how crazy it is. Lecuona's in 9th. To be fair, it's not actually too far away from the leaders, but obviously with the damaged bike, catching up will not be possible. So that was Bagnaia. Nearly froze himself off. It's a bit wide, but can we keep the accelerator on? Yeah, we can. So we might have lost time to Bagnaia, but not too much there though. Back to where he fell off last time. Gone a little bit wide. I don't know if we'll get the straight line speed over Bagnaia. We will not, because obviously he's the Ducati. So his engine is probably fully upgraded compared to ours, but his frame's pretty lower. This bike is not handling at all well with the damage. That is my fault for crashing into Rins and killing him completely out of the race, I believe. Got so deep into the last corner. Full ups have to go off the French Grand Prix now. So deep there, honestly I'm missing the breakers, I'm losing so much time as well because I go so deep. tyres are so cold. I'm struggling with a lot of these corners now. Marcus will probably take the lead back in the championship now. We'll be very close either way. Unless we can make a few positions here on the last three or four laps. With how I'm going, probably not actually saying that. Do be slowing down a little bit. Obviously, I'll probably just make another mistake again. So you can see the damage on the front wing there. That's what's ruining us in the braking zone. Not as much downforce or aerodynamics. So we're struggling to brake as well. So all the corners are basically like learning a bit like a new track really, because it changes up the corner. Okay, well, it doesn't fully change up the braking zone. We've been learning all we can to get it right in the rain. I'm all just starting to go, you know what, 20 metres earlier. It may make it, may not, depends how I feel. So obviously, since it's broke on the right hand side, it affects it more on those corners. Obviously, it leaves the bike unstable as well. Accelerator just isn't working really now with the bike. We don't want to let us go down for the speed. I think making positions are completely out of the way now, never going to happen. We do have some excess power, well, fuel, but I do not want to use that because it just cause more wheel spin on the rain. And as you can see there, look how much we nearly lost it. Down the straight though, into the braking zone. We are kind of closing it, well, Bagnai's closing to a lot, so maybe we've got a chance. Marcus with a 38.9, fastest lap. D does a 38.9, we do a 40.1. So they're not the best, but you know what, we can keep trying. To say that, look how much they've run away when it's not a very heavy braking zone area. All of them just want moments. That seems to be happening. We join them in on that a little bit later. Unless he's stuck in the middle of the pack. Really, well, not in the middle of the pack, but middle of the points, really. 8th. Had a massive slide through that chicane there. Could not make it back for the corner, so I just went across. Slowed down though, don't worry. Didn't just accelerate across it. We'd have got a penalty if I did that. We're coming round to head on to the last lap. And we've got so many crashes to look at as well, haven't we, actually? So last lap we had a 40.1, this lap 40.0. Not the best, obviously still losing out to the bikes ahead. still so hard to control. This bike is. I thought I adjusted a little bit better to it, but oh my god, I cannot ride it at all. But anyway, 8th is still a decent amount of points, really. Because obviously could have been 1st or 2nd. Maybe even 3rd. We've got 3 tenths of cut in that corner there. But at the moment, I'm not really bothered about the corner cutting because we're not going to make a position or lose position. So it's more just we get the bike back in one piece. And that's the aim. So Marc Marquez is the winner. As we go towards the line, finish 8th at the French Grand Prix. I'll take that, not the best, we'll take it. So the winner is Marquez, Morbidelli, Espargaro, Mir, Quartararo, Miller, Bagnaia, myself, Rossi, Lecuona, Marquez, Vignoles, Oliveira, Bassini and Jorge Martin ran off the points. So there was 6 riders who didn't make it, so let me just try and remember each one of these who didn't make it through. So let's go have a look at the replay. So I just realised how obnoxiously loud this music is. So Brad Binder is one of the first to go down. What happens to him? So he's the first to retire. So he goes through near me, but then he hits a Pramac on the outside. He's falling. So he wipes everyone out, but he goes through. Does he fade through? Mirror into that. Okay, so in real life, unfortunately, he would be dead. Does he fade through a bike? Okay, so yeah, he fades through a bike. So let's head back to the back of the group. Let's see. Let's go further back. Let's have a door. Where does this bike come in? So we can see it spinning on the inside there. It comes in. Oh, so people are actually already crashing up ahead. So Zarco's lost it. Actually, it's the back of me. Which leads to, is that Rossi that gets taken out with him? I think it is. Rossi goes down, but he managed to get back on. So, and then, is that Nakagami? Icon Lecuona puts himself in this as well. Does everyone get put in this? How do I go to the back people? Nakagami, he's involved. So there's one bike down, then there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can count. 9. Does Marini go down? So about 9 or 10 riders go down there. Then who doesn't come back up? No, wait, Nakagami didn't finish, right? Actually, we check. So Binder didn't finish. Neither did Savadori. Did he not get back up here? No, he did not. Is Petrucci still around kicking? Here's Petrucci. He fades away. Is Zarco anywhere? So unfortunately we lost Zarco. So the last 2 people were Nakagami. Is that Lecuona ahead then? So how do we lose Nakagami? What happened to him? We still have him here. We still got him. Where do we lose him? Where does he unfortunately retire? So we lose him somewhere around here then. So this is where oh, he just drops it. Where I've gone off, he just drops it, and unfortunately we never see him again. So that's what happened to all of them. So anyway, after we've done that, we're now 4 points behind Marquez. Morbidelli 8. So it's Riley actually very close. There's 4 main people at the moment. Me, Marquez, Morbidelli, and Mir at the back. Team we're down a little bit, but we are 11 points behind now for the constructors. So it hasn't gone up too well. But Magello up next, which is a favourite of mine. So I would bet money that I would win it. So obviously let's have a look at our qualifier reputation and then our race reputation. Not the best. Credits, yeah, we actually don't lose too much. Blanco Fumagalli did 2 research tasks and they did 3 in Moto. They've done well. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you and goodbye.